Been getting a lot of questions from clients lately on property tax. It is that time of year. And so wanted to go over one of the most important and overlooked things when it comes to property tax, and that is protesting your taxes. Now, a lot of people hear that, it seems super intimidating, right? And they don't want to go through with it. Wanted to walk you through how simple it is, right? And with a little bit of teamwork from your lender and your real estate agent can really make it even easier. So what is protesting your taxes? So what that means is you have a different opinion of value than the county has. And so around this time of year, they come out and they say, hey, your home is valued at X amount, and this is why we have taxed you this amount, right? You are able to protest that completely free, and really it's a pretty simple process. And in my mind, there's really no reason to do it, right? The worst that they can tell you is, hey, your property value is correct, and they may come back and settle with you on a lower amount, and it cost you, maybe 5-10 minutes of your time. So definitely worth doing. And so first thing is first, you're going to want to go to the specific county that your home is listed within that you are going to be protesting, and you're going to go to their appraisal district. So whether that's the Collin County Appraisal District, the Denton County Appraisal District, Tarrant County, or whatever county, you'll just Google your county appraisal district and you'll click on that. You're looking for information on protesting. Now, some of the counties have online portals and things like that where you will do the protesting through. Some of them require you to fill out a form that will show what you want your tax amount to be. You will then mail that to them or bring it to them in person, and then they will start that process. And most of the time, once you submit your form, then you can deal with it via email, things like that. Now, what the process is you will submit a form. You're going to reach out to your realtor. If you do not have a realtor, feel free to reach out to us and we can connect you with someone who specializes in property tax protest. But you'll reach out to your realtor and they are going to run what is called comparables for you. Now, this is different than normal comparables, right? Because you're going to want to run these comparables kind of worst case, right? Your goal here is to prove that your home is actually worth as little as possible, right? Because you don't want to be taxed on that. Now, one thing that is important, and a lot of people wonder this isn't going to affect resale at all. A opinion of value for a home on the market is almost always going to be above an opinion of value for what the what the county says your home is worth. So don't worry about that. That is not considered when people are making offers on your homes or when you put your home on the market. But you're going to get those comparables. You are then going to, with your realtor or with us, if you would like to run through it, we'd be more than happy to. You're going to come up with a different value and why you think it is a different value, and then you will put those comparables. You will put the addresses, why you came to that, and what you think the actual value is. Now, if there is not an online system, this will be a very similar form, and I'll walk you through what you're looking at here. So this, if we make my screen a little smaller, you'll see is the property owner's notice of protest right here. And so you'll fill this out, you will put your name, you will put your address. Most likely, almost all of these are going to be for an incorrect appraised market value. And then here's where you'll put your actual value that you agree with and facts that show that. So this is where you'll say, put the address on the comparables and say, this home was valued at this. This is why my home should be less. Or if there's something in the home that maybe the county doesn't see, maybe there's some aging material in the home, the roof needs to be redone, things like that could bring down the value of a house. You'll list that here as well. You will then submit that to your specific appraisal district. And those addresses will be listed on their appraisal district website. So you will either mail or send in from there. And then at that point, they start the protest process. Now, what most likely will happen is they will come back and they will say, we reviewed your information. We are willing to settle at this amount. You can absolutely stop there, and you cannot go any further. You can agree to that, and it will be lowering your tax value to whatever is agreed on. Now, there is a chance they come back and they say, hey, we believe that our value is correct, which at that point you have a choice. You can just stop what you're doing, or you can go through a appeal process with them where there is a It's a little bit like if you get a traffic ticket and you have to go to court, right? There will be three people, there will be a panel there. You can go yourself and kind of talk through with them why they think the value is what it is, or you can send your realtor or someone who specializes in this to do it for you. They will fight on your behalf and go back and forth with the appraiser through the county and three unbiased parties there. And at the end of the day, they will either settle on a price that you agreed upon, or they'll say, hey, we think your value is correct, and it'll stay the same. Now, I will tell you personally, I've done this a handful of times, and almost always you're able to get at least some off of your appraised value. Whether that's the first settlement, I have also gone to the county and done the meeting with the three people, and it was a very smooth process, and we were able to lower our tax value a little bit. So this is a really easy and not very difficult way to keep your taxes lower, not have to pay as much, along with filing your homestead. But every year I always recommend that clients protest their taxes. So if you have any questions, if you need help with a realtor to run those comparables, or you just want us to kind of help walk through your specific county and your specific scenario, please reach out and I would love to help.